MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And there are our umpires calling balls, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too.
The swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Liner toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And here's Jose Peraza. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He won the Silver Slugger for shortstops last year. And in today's games, shortstops swing the bat well. And for him to walk away with that award tells you what kind of a player he is.
And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Line towards center field. Santana's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But so striding in, Danny Santana. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to... And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
That's it.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Todd Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack, Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Next to the Red Sox.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Jose Peraza, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, this ball's hit hard to center field, and this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. Bogart scores. 2 runs have scored.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Into right field, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually doesn't.
1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Luke Farrell comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In now, Kevin Pillar. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Next to the Red Sox. The left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. This is pulled into right, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Line to the right side. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The batter, number 2.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, no.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Santana is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Andrus onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway. Brandon Workman Takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Chirinos.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Benintendi is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
15-0 the final in this one. Boston scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Marcus Walden is the winning pitcher of record. Corey Kluber struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.